What is the primary purpose of Privileged Identity Management, PIM, in cybersecurity? A. To increase operational efficiency. B. To manage digital identities. C. To reduce the attack surface associated with privileged accounts. D. To automate user provisioning. Correct answer: C. To reduce the attack surface associated with privileged accounts. In Azure AD PIM, what does just-in-time JIT access control aim to prevent? A. Data redundancy. B. Unauthorized data sharing. C. Standing access to privileged accounts. D. Inefficient resource allocation. Correct answer: C. Standing access to privileged accounts. Which Azure AD feature works closely with PIM to enforce multi-factor authentication before elevating a user's privilege? A. Azure AD Identity Protection. B. Azure AD Conditional Access. C. Azure AD B2C. D. Azure AD Connect. Correct answer: B. Azure AD Conditional Access. What does the role of Global Administrator in Azure AD PIM imply in terms of privileges? A. Limited to financial operations. B. Full access to all administrative features. C. Access only to user management tasks. D. Ability to read all data, without modifications. Correct answer: B. Full access to all administrative features. How does Azure AD PIM help in achieving compliance with regulatory standards such as GDPR or HIPAA? A. By providing data encryption. B. By facilitating regular access reviews. C. By automating data deletion. D. By enforcing geographical data storage. Correct answer: B. By facilitating regular access reviews. In the context of Azure AD PIM, what is an eligible administrator? A. An administrator with permanent access to privileged roles. B. An administrator who must request access to perform privileged tasks. C. A user automatically assigned to administrative roles. D. A non-human account used for automated tasks. Correct answer: B. An administrator who must request access to perform privileged tasks. What mechanism does Azure AD PIM use to enforce the principle of least privilege? A. Periodic password resets. B. Mandatory access reviews. C. Continuous monitoring of network traffic. D. Encryption of sensitive data. Correct answer: B. Mandatory access reviews. Which of the following is a benefit of implementing PIM within an organization's cloud infrastructure? A. Reduced need for monitoring tools. B. Elimination of the need for passwords. C. Decreased reliance on physical security measures. D. Minimized risk of privileged access abuse. Correct answer: D. Minimized risk of privileged access abuse. In Azure AD PIM, what functionality does the requirement for approval workflow serve? A. It ensures that users are properly trained before accessing resources. B. It automates the process of resource allocation. C. It adds a layer of scrutiny before access to sensitive resources is granted. D. It eliminates the need for manual review of access logs. Correct answer: C. It adds a layer of scrutiny before access to sensitive resources is granted. What does Azure AD PIM's risk-based conditional access feature evaluate before granting privileged access? A. The user's employment history. B. The security posture of the device used for access. C. The financial impact of the access. D. The time of day the access is requested. Correct answer: B. The security posture of the device used for access. Which of the following best describes the purpose of Azure AD PIM's audit logs? A. To record configuration changes to the network infrastructure. B. To track access to and usage of privileged accounts. C. To monitor the performance of cloud services. D. To log user complaints and feedback. Correct answer: B. To track access to and usage of privileged accounts. How does Azure AD PIM support the management of third-party identities? A. By allowing third-party services to bypass MFA requirements. B. By integrating with external identity providers for seamless access. C. By enabling privileged access for guest users in a controlled manner. D. By automatically granting elevated privileges to trusted partners. Correct answer: C. By enabling privileged access for guest users in a controlled manner. What role does Azure AD PIM's Security Wizard play in enhancing an organization's security posture? A. It simplifies the process of encrypting data at rest. B. It provides recommendations for securing privileged access. C. It automates the detection of phishing attempts. D. It offers a user-friendly interface for firewall configuration. Correct answer. B. It provides recommendations for securing privileged access. Which Azure Add PIM feature allows for the automatic activation of privileged roles under specific conditions? A. Role activation limits. B. Conditional access policies. C. Dynamic groups. D. Time-bound access. Correct answer. B. Conditional access policies. What is the significance of shadow administrators in the context of Azure Add PIM? A. They are hidden user accounts with full administrative privileges. B. They refer to users who have indirect administrative control via group memberships. C. They are external users with temporary administrative access. D. They are automated accounts used for system maintenance tasks. Correct answer. B. They refer to users who have indirect administrative control via group memberships. How does Azure Add PIM facilitate the principle of emergency access? A. By providing a dedicated hotline for cybersecurity incidents. B. By maintaining a reserve of unallocated computing resources. C. By allowing the designation of emergency access accounts with highly privileged roles. D. By automating the escalation of security alerts. Correct answer. C. By allowing the designation of emergency access accounts with highly privileged roles. In what way does Azure Add PIM enhance the auditability of privileged operations? A. By generating real-time alerts for all administrative actions. B. By requiring dual authorization for access to audit logs. C. By recording detailed information about each privileged session. D. By encrypting audit logs with a unique key for each user. Correct answer. C. By recording detailed information about each privileged session. What challenge does Azure Add PIM address with its secure score recommendations? A. The difficulty of quantifying an organization's security posture. B. The complexity of cloud service pricing models. C. The challenge of training users in security best practices. D. The issue of integrating with legacy systems. Correct answer. A. The difficulty of quantifying an organization's security posture. In Azure Add PIM, how are access reviews beneficial for organizations? A. They provide a mechanism for automated billing based on usage. B. They enable the tracking of software licenses across the organization. C. They help ensure that only necessary users retain privileged access. D. They facilitate the migration of resources between cloud providers. Correct answer. C. They help ensure that only necessary users retain privileged access. What does the integration of Azure Add PIM with Microsoft Cloud App Security enable? A. Direct billing for cloud services based on user access levels. B. Enhanced control over SaaS applications through conditional access. C. Real-time threat detection for cloud-based applications. D. Automated provisioning of cloud resources. Correct answer. B. Enhanced control over SaaS applications through conditional access.